the Riki just counters the Chen like movements.
I think the Centaur is actually a decent counter to Smoke Cloud, if you don't have force that. So I'm going to go with Wings. There's a reason they picked it.
Could be a great disengage. We'll see if that's the case or not. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll go ahead and throw it over to the action gentleman right now. It's LD and Mott on the floor. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thanks, guys. And, well, LD, we talked about it in game number 1. Wings are known to beat themselves. Did they just beat themselves with the Centaur in this game?
I wouldn't give up on them just yet. This is not punch techies. Centaur does have a place in this game. Ben mentioned Stampede is good against Smoke Cloud. Now, granted, Stampede is a much longer cooldown than Smoke Cloud, so I don't think it's a hard counter by any means. Also, generally where Riki excels is the early laning stage. He wins the lanes, and that's before Centaur really brings much to the table. But if anyone can pick yet another unpicked hero and make it work, I think it would be Wings. So I favor DC's draft, but I personally think Wings have overall looked like the stronger team. So I wouldn't count them entirely out just yet.
Well, we'll have to see how this develops. I mean, the Centaur pick is certainly interesting, and this hero he brings a lot to the table. Like you mentioned, the Stampede, obviously, one of the better ultimates in the game, especially with an Aghanim Scepter, if they can get to that point, but there's a lot of damage coming through from DC. Late game potential as well. Weeha on the Invoker once more. He's done it before. Do it again. Misery behind enemy lines for the time being, and he's just putting that ward down up on the high ground. Got out that, of course, Ancient Stack. Stack anything up. For now, contention over the top rune spot, LD. It looks like DC thought about it, but now they're backing away.
Misery does drop a sentry here, so he has blocked the spawn box now for that off-lane camp. A Centaur to help the Centaur. Big partnership here.
So, bounty. How active do you think both teams are going to be on the map? You talked about the Riki, obviously, and the Chen's moving up there, but... look at that. Away. Stop.
Top lane, though, the Centaur duo finds Saksa, and it's first blood to Wings.
Mid lane.
Very patient play as well. It's ice onto Weeha, so much for Riki. Gathering the movements of a Chen. He hasn't seen him in 4 minutes. Pressuring is the Slark lane. This is a difficult kill, even with the +1. They might get a kill through now.
He's going to connect. They have the damage. The Fable will come through. Yes.
Generally struggles is, as far as offlaners go, he has a harder time getting his farm, but because the Chen's pressure was left unchecked, he's gotten it. As I say that,
he gets stopped by Centaur Conqueror. They get off the smoke screen as well. Avoided by Resolution, the waveform into the right click damage.
First Stampede usage normally is at least good to save a life. Mid lane, the Blank will get caught. Cold Snap, perfect placement on the Cloud, and Misery. Will he strike again? He's very tanky, but they do get the kill.
Gonna mean that
they're gonna pincer him with Resolution. Moving in now.
Smoke screen. Ice avoids it narrowly. That's up as well. Force Dead coming up to your lane. They did net Resolution. Sunstrike. Not enough. They still need to find more, and that's a great stop coming out. We're taking down one Resolution. Telekinesis up as well as the Innocence is rotated in. Resolution has to wait for him away. But look at Fate.
They're gonna chase.
They missed the chopper. He's still in trouble now. Straight Morphin coming through. The Force Dead's not enough, LD. He might be able to get out here. The shockwave.
They still get him. One thing Centaur does, they're not going to commit that far. You also see
not again. He's so in trouble. The Fade Phoenix will do nothing to keep him alive, and he will fall. The Fade Bolt has and Moo comes in, gets stopped, and is in trouble. Lacto will come through, but he's so low in HP. I don't think he can bring Pantheon down, especially when there's that hand of God.
Dukin, and now they look for Weeha, pursuing the Invoker, chaining over him. And if it's going to get him ranked, he zaps him from the high ground. The Sunstrike not going to matter. Even Resolution coming to the fight, and he might die.
Resolution strike warping not going to be enough. It's base beyond.
And they want Misery, they dusted
him. They have nothing left. Ice about to go down and will end up falling to Misery. Getting the double kill. The Church of the Trade, that's a lot. Actually, Blake strikes away and he will survive.
How did Misery live through that 30 HP? It almost was a team wipe. He saved the day a bit.
But at this point, it seems like Wings are dominating. They're going to just continue to roll with this mech that's coming soon.
They're just gonna 4 or 5 man behind the Chen mech. They have to play pickoffs to prevent it.
There's the ladder, no dark pack shadow. Now the mech coming out. Now the Stampede away as well. Good force defense. Church of the Trade going to work.
He stole lasso. He's going to drag it. Misery. Hey, you little fucker. How you like me now, says why. Brings the Riki down.
That's why they picked the Riki. That is some impactful play coming out from the Riki and the support to General Wings. Jump in, Blink Dagger, Fade Bolt, double shockwave, which is not even needed. You look at Resolution, he just has a ring of health right now. Blank in the mid lane, he's getting stalked by Misery again, but I don't know if they have the damage in the Blink. 7-2, shocks from see you later, Weeha. He falls first, Misery trying to come in and go to work on Face Beyond, but it looks like it might be unsuccessful, but Doc with the Fear Fight will do the damage.
Really nice tricks of the trade there, dodging from the Centaurs, round 2 of Nuke Barrage, but still, Misery in danger. Slug's looking to join this fight. Ice is too far. He's down. DC coming back.
They have the damage, they have the Fear Fight, they need a little more. Good false promise. Resolution was so low from those shockwaves on a third one. Did that hit is the question. He will go down. Blink gets the kill.
That was without Shadow play, and that's why we see DC instead smoking up. 4 heroes moving down towards bottom. This is more missed farm time if they don't find a kill.
They have to get kills here, and more than one, and hopefully more than just Innocence. And I say just Innocence, but he's had so much of an impact this game on this Rubik.
They do have sentries on Riki, that's it.
He stole Morph, he's got Strength Morph, Innocence, Stampede away. And now bringing him down is going to be...
They're going to look to turn this. Superstorm coming in, they get that first kill bomb, but now Shadow trying to turn the tails of the engagement, leaps out, gets away.
Oh, that Timbersaw comes in. Timberchain Chakram doing a lot of damage to both Toxa as well as Resolution. They'll have to back up. Here comes the stop. On to 2. Moo in trouble. About to fall. Pouncer come in. And that is going to be a dead end.
Rank is going ham. Weeha in the danger zone. He's going to die after the false promise. He lets the meatball go. Continuous snooze. Array after array going through while Blake chews up the backside. DC, they were somewhat gifted a game. These teams faced, they lost 2 best-of-3s in a row to DC.
Shadow looking to try to find that revenge, at least on top. He's going to get bounced up. They Felix as well. That's too much damage regardless. Try to block, and he is going to fall again. Stoxa tried 6 times this game, and now more detection. They'll find it. They'll jump in. Blake Lasso might beat himself away here. He doesn't know what's going to deny it. Can he get off? Smoke screen comes through. Hand of God as well. Still healing up. Timberchain away. And there's going to be the suicide finally done.
It took everything. 4 heroes.
Second respawn timer.
They have no lasso. Even with lasso, I'm not sure they would go into the whole wave fight. That's a 4v1 thing. They're going 5v5. They're going to be very hesitant. Only going to fight if they have to on the high ground.
Marcus been tough to deal with once, twice, you know.
There's something additional to help sustain the push. Give them a little more survivability. I think the Ags is the better choice. Having plus HP from the Golem is more useful against what's primarily magic damage, but Wings moving in. Are they going to see Misery here? They stampede forward. They want Resolution jumping onto the slug. Stop, and he's likely dead. Now back. Innocence using his own adaptive strike against him. It's actually the long duration stun here, as he's got a lot of strength. Blink stop, they have a slight chance, I would say, but more heroes are coming in. Now they're going to have a good one.
Come through, he dies almost instantly, and he cannot drink more nearly in time.
That stolen adaptive is the bane of his existence now. And Rubik is so good at this point against the Morphlane because the Morphlane's behind. There's the stolen adaptive for long duration lockdown, and you've got so many ways to break the Liquid Sphere. The spell steal, the zap, the lift, the active. Innocence, once they get that initial jump, can keep him chain stunned for days on end. And now Wayne, they have an opportunity to go high ground mod. They waste no time in doing so.
It's gonna be enough in Shadow. That bounce, but he finds Misery even without it.
Saw the gem there, just gets blown up, and now Wings. Power play, 5v3.
Just the lasso, ice wall there to separate the 2 squads, but Face Beyond still so tanky with that point booster, as well as the hood. In trouble, adaptive strength, he would have been dead anyway. Double cook the Shadow. 5 that comes in immediately from Weeha. Resolution and respawn, but it looks like they're about to get racks, LD.
Digital Chaos, they have faced nothing but chaotic going for Wings, and it continues now. A big jump on the Weeha, looking for the kill. Shadow follows this one up. He's taking the damage. He's popping after this. Down he goes. Another takedown for Wings. DC. They might have been laughing last game. Moo wasn't afraid to all cap, but it's Wings getting the last laugh now as they crush through DC in the shadow of their own base. They rotate onto mid. Merciless DotA now, and GG. DC's last gasp in the upper bracket. They will drop down, Mod. They will drop down.
It's an impressive display coming out. It's fun. I mean, you talked about Ice. Yeah, I think we might have been able to ball him a little bit more in that early stage of the game instead of going down to that bottom lane, but Ice TI6 obviously going top, finding kills, finding pickoff after pickoff, having that early mech. And yes, it's a struggle for DC. They'll have to fight through the lower bracket, but